Physics Blender. I love 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 Physics Blender. Subscribe for more videos.
Hello everyone, welcome to Physics Blender e-learning platform. Today we have general wave properties, paper 3 for core candidates. Before we start, you can find the KWL chart. If you join the Telegram channel, you can write down here what you know about general wave properties, what you want to know, and at the end of the session, what you learned, and check that all the points here you learned are here in the syllabus. Is it clear? Okay, let's start by question number 1. Question number 1, we have here plane waves, and you will find this expression repeated many times in our questions. In general, plane waves, they are infinite number of wavefronts in general. I will not go deep in the definition, but for now, for core candidates, plane waves, they are infinite number of wave fronts. So they travel on the surface of water in a tank, showing the appearance here as shown from above. You have here the waves before and after the boundary. We have here two different levels, two different depths of water, but we don't know, we have no idea about depths, which one is shallow and which one is deep. State what happens to the wavelength as the waves cross the boundary. Here is the boundary, and we have here left and we have here right. Okay, state what happens. You can tell from the diagram that according to waves move this way, this is the direction of wave travel, that when they move from left to right, you will find that wave fronts, they are further apart, and the distance, the spaces between wave fronts representing wavelength. So what happens to the wavelength here? Wavelength is increased. Water waves travel more slowly when the water is shallower. We know this information, but the frequency doesn't change. State giving reasons which of the boundary, left or right, will be deeper. If we check wave equation and frequency is constant, you know that speed and wavelength, they are directly proportional. So if the speed of waves is faster, the wavelength will be longer. So according to part A, here the wave length at the right side is greater than left side, so here speed increases, so here speed increases, which means deeper region. Okay, and this one will be shallow region. So we have to write here, you have 3 marks, so you have to mention clear and complete facts, clear and complete sentences using scientific terminology, scientific terminology. Okay, so according to wave equation, you write down according to wave equation and write down the equation. At the right side, the wavelength is longer, so the speed is faster at constant frequency. So we have a conclusion that R is deeper than L. Some more water is poured into the tank, and waves of same frequency as before are generated in the tank. What difference, if any, maybe there is no change, will this make to the appearance of the wave? So if we add more water here, what happens? The deep one becomes deeper than before, and the shallow one becomes deep. So I will write it here. So the deeper one, so we have here right and left. This one is deep, this one is shallow. So what happens when we add more water and more water in the two regions? The deep one becomes deeper and the shallow one becomes deep, right? So how this will affect the appearance of the waves? What do you mean by appearance of the waves? The wave fronts. So according to wave equation again, since the frequency is constant, so the shallow one becomes deeper now, so it means the speed increases, the wavelength increases. So the waves will be further apart. What about the right of the boundary? The deep one becomes deeper, so the speed increases more than the first case, so also waves will be further apart.
Subscribe for more videos. I love Physics Blender. I love Physics Blender. I love Physics Blender. I love Physics Blender. I love Physics Blender.